Now we're going to go into a little single balancing exercise, which is great for the legs, the hips, also tummy and shoulders, gets it all involved, and that helps us to also stay nice and balanced, working through the ankles all the way down through to the back, making sure our whole body is nicely in check. So this one is going to be done standing. We're going to be balancing on one leg while the other leg moving nice and free, trying to keep both legs as straight as possible. Now, to make it more difficult, obviously you can stand on a mat if you want. You could stand on a cushion or on a pillow if you want. Or if you have a balancing pad, you can stand on one of those, a little balancing pad like this, made from good old memory foam. This obviously makes it much worse. But to demonstrate, I'm just going to show you standing on my mat, which is quite a tough challenge as it is. So the exercise is keeping both legs straight. I'm going to show you demonstrating on my left leg. Obviously you get to change legs after each little circuit. And I'm just going to show you this side so you can see. I'll also turn to the front so you can see the whole idea. Keep both legs nice and straight. Trying to keep the leg lifted. You can obviously touch it down, of course, if you want during the exercise to balance yourself. But the idea is to, as long as we can, stay off this leg. This one's just going to swing free but nice and straight. And we're going to articulate or bend from or hinge from the left hip. So we are going to try to take the hands down to the ground while I take this leg behind me. Point the toes, keep it nice and straight. Hands straight down. And already you can see up there, my ankle's doing a lot of work to balance. I'm tightening the bum to get that leg up. And I can feel that hamstring stretch. And I've got to really focus on my core, my tummy, keeping it nice and tight to balance myself there. And I slowly hinge back down. And you can touch your toe down if you want to just catch yourself for a second, and then we go into the next one. All the way down, nice and slowly. Any rushing on this one and you will find that you will fall over. In this position, of course, you can check on all the muscles, make sure the shoulders are back, the tummy's tight. Overthinking has already thrown me off quite a bit, so I'm going to try again. So it's down. I'm going to balance there, hold that position, and all the way up. Again, I've kept my neck lifted. I've picked a spot sort of towards the end of my mat, keeping the tummy nice and tight, lifting the leg as high as I can, using the glute to lift it, and all the way up. The idea is to go through about 10 of those per leg before we switch over. The next one in the little series is after we've done both sides, instead of taking the arms down, we take those hands straight past the ears, so lifting up as high as we can, and that's now where the shoulders and the rest of the upper back come in. So we have to keep the rib cage nice and tight and engaged, tummy nice and tight. We do not want to overextend, and we do not want to have a rounded back. We could do some serious injury, so we want to keep the back nice and straight. So it's hinge, straight legs, straight arms as much as we can, balance. You'll feel the calf muscle really has to work, and gently down. This is a great exercise for the hips, the calves and the ankles. If you're sort of coming back from an ankle injury, you want to work those ankles, get them nice and strong. Great balancing exercise for it. You'll feel even the muscles into the bottom of the foot, really working to keep us stable on the ground. It is an advanced exercise, so if you're just starting off, you can just do 2 or 3, and you can of course perhaps stand next to a wall where you can catch yourself, or stand next to someone where you can catch yourself in case you feel you're going to fall over, or just touch your foot down and that should be fine. So try them out. So remember, it's down, then straight, and to have a little extra advanced move, once we are nice and straight on our last one, which should be number 10, we're going to hold it there for a few seconds, and then we're going to bring the knee to the elbow, so nicely balanced, and stretch it out again, knee to elbow, stretch it out, almost fell over. Repeat 10 times, and yeah, that should be that little series over. So enjoy that one. That's a very nice one, done very slowly. Don't rush it. You don't want to be out of position, and rather do 5 good ones than 10 rushed ones. That's always the idea. Good. Have fun with that one.